want to aspire to a time where we can just say like we are going for an entire weekend and we don't use our phones, not unless it's for emergencies or for work. I'm looking forward to that time. I'm not saying that people don't do that. It's really great that they do. I just really want that intentionality and deliberateness that comes with that. It's really, really something else. So, well, yeah, back to the healing journey. This journey has brought me to realization of so many things that I honestly can't even put into words because there are so many. I have been able to confront childhood traumas. I've been able to confront how I behave and why I behave the way that I do. Gosh, it's been a roller coaster. It really, really has. And I am grateful for this journey this far. I really, really am, because the relationship I have with myself today, I 100% guarantee you, it is 1,000 times better than the relationship I had with myself back in 2019. Way, way better. I was kind, understanding, like caring, and very, let me say, because of being a firstborn, story for another day, you constantly want to please other people. So I had this people pleaser mentality. So I was out there making other people feel happy, feel good about themselves, feel loved, feel taken care of, feel valued and all. But deep down, I didn't mirror these things for myself. I didn't mirror these things inwardly. Mimi kivyangu kwangu, when it came to me, sikuwa kind to myself that much. Sikuwa understanding kwangu very much. I didn't care for myself as I should have. Like, I would just rather, I'm not saying it's a bad thing to help people. No, it's not. I still do it. But being an empath, which is what I learned I am, I think just by virtue of being a firstborn, I think it's a default system in us. So being an empath is if you're not careful, it can drain literally the life out of you. And it's so easy because you just don't see it, because for you, you're just doing another good deed. You're just helping out a friend. You're just helping out family. You're just being there for somebody. Are you being there for yourself? So I'm constantly continuing to learn is saying no and not feeling bad about it. Honestly, if something doesn't serve me, doesn't serve my values, doesn't serve my belief system, doesn't serve what I resonate with, is an automatic no for me. Sorry. It is a straight up no, and I will sleep like a baby at night. Earlier on, it wasn't that easy. I would always feel like I'm doing something bad. I would always feel guilty. I would always feel like maybe I'm not doing the right thing. And I would start to recall the things, and I'm like, oh, maybe I should call this person tomorrow and apologize. And no, you don't have to. You don't have to. Please, as an empath, this is a story for a whole other episode. I think I'll do an episode on that. But trust me, you it's very okay to say no. I say usually extend grace to yourself as many times as possible. Yani, extend grace to yourself an insanely amount of time. Just cut yourself some slack. Please be kind to yourself. Just be kind to yourself. This healing journey is going to take you to a lot of dark places. Trust me when I say that. It's going to make you confront your inner demons. It's going to make you confront your insecurities. It's going to make you confront your fears, it's going to make you come face to face with yourself. It's not like a walk in the park, and I kid you not. Some of those places, you have to be very, 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 very kind to yourself. That's why I'm insisting on giving yourself grace, because there is a lot of unlearning that we need you to have so much grace to yourself, because you will look at some of the things that you did before, and it's literally going to make you feel like, I should have known better then. But it's okay, you didn't. It's okay, you do now, and that's okay. So please just be kind to yourself. Find ways to channel out what you're feeling regarding a particular emotion. For me, what has really worked, and has always worked for me from the time I was a very little girl, is channeling. I have channeled my whole life. I have always had a diary with me. Even when I was in lower primary, I had always had a diary with me where I would write things on how I felt, on how a particular thing made me feel, on how a particular encounter had made me feel, a particular experience. I have always channeled. For me, that's how I channel that's how I channel what I'm feeling. I just put it down on paper, and it makes me feel better. So you find what works for you. Find what works for you. Trust me, there's no straight path to this thing. So you find you find what absolutely works for you, and just ace it, just get it and run with it. I want you to know that in this journey, you have to have like 3 things in mind. You have to want it. First of all, you have to want to heal, or else it's not going to happen. You have to want it. You have to want it. Another thing, you have to be very deliberate and intentional with yourself in this journey, because wanting it is not enough. You have to be very intentional and deliberate in everything on this journey. You have to be kind to yourself. You have to, because there are days you will see yourself as if you will view yourself as if you haven't done much, quote unquote, but you have. Again, don't compare your journey with anybody else. The same way we don't compare our personal journeys of life with other people. Subconsciously, I know sometimes we do, because we're human, but when it comes to the healing journey, please do not compare yourself to others. Your healing journey is so unique and so peculiar and so special to you that nobody else can go through the exact similar emotions and phases that you will go through, because like I said, there's no particular line or path to go about it. So you will discover things about yourself earlier, maybe later, or you find a connection way earlier on, or sometimes after so much like time has been spent on this journey is when you'll realize, wow, so this is why this was like this. So don't compare your healing journey to anybody, to any situation, to anything. This journey is uniquely and special to you, and you have to be on it for the rest of your life. You just have to, because we all want to be better people, don't we? We all want to have better relationships with our friends and families, but most importantly, a better relationship with yourself, with ourselves. I really hope that this has been insightful. I really hope that you make that decision today and welcome aboard the journey of healing. Read books, read articles, they help. Listen to podcasts, whatever works for you. Listen to music, whatever works for you. But it's trust me, this is one of the best decisions I have ever made my whole life, my whole entire life. It has shaped me, and it is going to shape me to be a better human being, to how I react to things, to how I react to situations, to how I interact with people, to how I do my things. It has really, really shaped me, and it is still continuing to shape me. So yeah, it's been something. It really has, but I'm really honestly grateful, always grateful, beyond grateful. And yeah, I hope to hear your healing journeys as well. So comment and let me know how that has been like for you. Thank you very much for the continued support. Thank you so much for all the love and everything. I am very, very grateful. So let's continue doing this. Don't forget, this is Mix It Up. Go follow, go share, go subscribe on the YouTube channel, also on TikTok. Yeah, it's really great to have this parts of my life shared out and hopefully make impact on people's lives. So this has been your host, Kathalevan Kinywa, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye guys.